Hello Cancer, hope you're well. This is a weekend reading, a general weekend reading for Saturday, September the 30th and Sunday, October the 1st, 2017. 3-card reading, Major Arcana, and I'll be reading towards me. So last shuffle, last cut. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Okay, the Fool in reverse. Justice. And the Emperor in reverse. Okay. The first thing that's coming to me is that you might be putting a little bit too much faith in someone or something than would be wise for you to do. Looks to me like you're waiting on something, and there's a kind of oh, I've got to say it. I was going to say innocence, but it quickly turned into, I don't know, gullibility, naivety in this wait, and you just kind of think things are going to work out. But this, the Emperor in reverse, is really telling me that they're not. This really interests me because there's a sense here of that not only are things going to work out, but things should work out. And I mean should in a kind of right and wrong kind of way, not should in a you would expect it kind of way. Like the train should be leaving on time, for example, here in the UK, where they very often don't. That's what they always say. Oh, it should be fine. What do you mean, should? Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting that element from this. Perhaps a bit of over faith in something. So I'm going to, straight away, I'm going to go in because this is a sort of alarm bell. When I see him on his head, it's a bit of an alarm bell. This either means the Emperor in reverse. For me, either means sort of tyrannical wielding of power, like wrong wielding of power, unjust wielding of power, or no wielding of power, and a sort of power vacuum. And those are never good, because you know when a vacuum opens up, something will rush in, and it's often not good depending on how the vacuum opened up. I'm wondering actually whether that is the case here, because that to me is a more likely narrative in terms of the interpretation of the Emperor reversed here, that this is a power vacuum in the context of this kind of not doing anything and thinking that that's kind of the right thing to do, or that you're in a position to not do anything. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide where to ask for some clarification on this. I'll put them too close together. Yeah, here. Wow, okay. High Priest in reverse. Oh, so I think they might be sort of out. See, this to me, the High Priest in reverse, sort of represents sort of wickedness, really, again, or just sort of moral vacuum. lack of conscience. God, I was expecting this to be so serious, Cancer, sorry. But this has really worried me because, you know, as I say, whether it's tyranny or a power vacuum, well, tyranny often follows a power vacuum. The Emperor on his head is not good, especially with all this, like, innocent non-action, perhaps a slight sort of empty-headed, and sometimes empty-mindedness is a really useful quality in life. I get a feeling it's not here. Yeah, and I don't think this so much is saying that there is spiritual wickedness abroad in your life, but I think the fact that this is clarifying the Justice card for me shows that there is in you, in this matter, a sense of good and evil at work, and that good will prevail. And I do believe that that is the case, but there are all sorts of timescales on which things work themselves through, and sometimes a lot of injustice has to happen before justice can happen. Because I tell you what, there's no kind of socially responsible justice at work here in the Emperor reverse, that's for sure. I'm going to pull some more on this because I'm going to see if there's something protective. Wow. Fucking hell, protective? Okay, no, so you do understand that the stakes are higher than the Fool in reverse, but yeah, man, shit. Oh, Cancer, God, what is going on? What is going on? It really doesn't look good. But I tell you what, this sense of good and evil that you're working with here, in this matter, whatever this is not helping you. I don't think that's where it's at. I've got to say, and that's what these two cards are telling me. The Justice card and the High Priest in reverse. There's a sense of right and wrong, and there's a sense of wickedness. But I think because of where these cards are in this spread, I think that element of this situation is perhaps occupying more of your thinking than might be useful. But I do see here you're not bimbling, you're not doing nothing, you do understand. Right, let's get some more on him. Wow. Gosh, okay, looks like there's a weekend coming up. It's in the upright, that's a good thing in this case. Wow, looks like you've got a weekend coming up. Well, no, actually, I think there might not be a whole lot going on, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of thinking going on. And perhaps by the end of the week, I think you're going to get a bit of enlightenment this weekend. I think by the end of the week, you might understand this is not a question of good and evil. This is a question of ability and disability. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, this is more like a technical incapacity rather than outright evil on someone's part. There's clearly something going on. And I think that's going to open your vision somewhat. And you're going to see that yeah, it's not a sort of nasty, willing evilness. It's just not being fit for the job. Because this sense of justice and this sense of wickedness and the matters of right and wrong, good and evil, is functioning here as a blockage to your view, but I can see. So perhaps a more pragmatic view of the situation might help you this weekend, Cancer, because, you know, there is life beyond all this. And I mean, look at the incense there being pulled up by the motion of the wheel, like the drag of the air around the turning of that wheel is spreading that beautiful smell around the place. So that's one really good element of this, and that is the angel of truth sitting on the top with his Vajra, his Tibetan Buddhist Vajra. Oh shit, it won't bloody focus. Never mind. There's lightning bolts coming out of it. Tibetan Buddhists have them as well. And the creature trying to get up the wheel, just constantly pulling it towards him. That's how it turns. But there's beauty in this as well. There's the beauty of that gorgeous smell, and there's the beauty of truth. So I think you're going to have a breakthrough. I would call this a breakthrough weekend, but it's an interesting one because in a sense it's shifting away, as I say, from a kind of moral thing to simply a question of fitness for the job. You know, is the product fit for the purpose for which it was sold? If not, you are due a refund. It doesn't make the thing wrong in itself. Blimey, that's my message to you this weekend, Cancer. All the best with that. Please tune in for another reading in due course. Please like, please share, please subscribe, leave a comment if that would please you. And private readings can be arranged via the email address in the description box below. Okay, all best. Cheers, bye-bye.